So what's up guys, my name's Joy, and we're going to be talking about AC Origins today. This video obviously is on IGN right now, it's just posted today. This is some high level gameplay of the RPG elements that are going to be in Assassin's Creed Origins. And man oh man, I was already kind of looking at this game. I know I said I wouldn't pick up anything from Activision, Ubisoft, or EA, and the more I watch this game, the more it's taking me back to like the reveals of Black Flag, which Black Flag, if you don't know, was another Assassin's Creed game that was really good. And I took the dive on that game, and it turned out to be an amazing game. And this game is also created by those same developers who made Black Flag, and they've added some RPG elements to the game, kind of like Shadow of War without the microtransactions. And of course it is Ubisoft. So this game, I think, for Ubisoft is either going to be a make or break for them in terms of their future. Because if this game fails, Ubisoft is going to turn into THQ. They're not going to have a lot of fan support left, and they're, in my opinion, going to be pretty much dead in the water as a developer and as a publisher. Or sorry, as a publisher, not a developer. Mainly because, again, they just haven't delivered. I mean, what did we get last year or this year with Ubisoft? We got, the crappy For Honor game. We got Wildlands. We got The Division. We got all these games from Ubisoft, and every single time they've been a disappointment. And with this game, if they fuck this up, I'm going to tell you right now, fan support's going to go out the window. And the reason I say that is it's because this is an ancient Egypt setting. This is a very historical place, not just with Ubisoft games, but in general, like in history books and stuff. This place means a lot to me as a person who loves ancient Egypt. And so I'm going to tell you right now, if they fuck this up for the people that really like, mummification, ancient Egypt, King Tut, Cleopatra, and they fuck this up, people are going to be pissed, right? Because it's not just the game, it's the history that you're enveloping or, putting into the game that you have to get right. And you have to do it right. You can't just slack off here. And if you do, well, again, you're gonna piss off people, and they're just not going to buy your games anymore. So, I'm willing to give this game a shot. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you why in a sec. Again, you can watch this video on IGN. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see why I'm going to be picking this game up.
Hey everyone, Brandon here. I'm joined once again by Ash Ismail, game director of Assassin's Creed Origins. How you doing?
Amazing. Wonderful to be here.
Ash brought with him a cool little scenario that we're going to use to take a look at the RPG and character progression elements and mechanics in Assassin's Creed Origins. So, Ash, man, take it away.
Yeah, for sure. So here we're in an area called Pisa Oros. It's a citadel. It's an end game challenge. It's really high level. When the game begins, very quickly you'll be able to go anywhere in the world you want. It might not be easy to get level 1 inside the zone, but you can try it if you wish. So we're just going to show you what it's like, and then after that we'll go in with a more geared character,
Cool.
a Bayek that is more leveled up to show what it's like to take on these challenges with gear and abilities and so on.
Awesome. Okay, so this is like high level. This is end game kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna stop it real quick. As you can see, guys, with all their talking, they don't really go into detail. So I'm gonna go into detail. This guy's a level 1 character, no abilities, no nothing, basic, starting level crap against high level enemies. This is where the RPG elements of the game are coming into effect. No longer will you be able to just kill anything on the map without challenge. I love this. I love a challenge in games. So casual gamers that want to play this game, if you don't like it, fuck off. Stay away from it. Don't buy it, because I don't want you near it. Stay away.
Yeah, exactly.
This is for the Dark Souls players, right? Okay.
So this specific citadel is a end game zone. Here, we're just showing the gear that you would have as a level 1.
Got it.
So kind of a low level sword, a bow, a hunting bow. That's good for the early game, but you're allowed to travel the world as you want. Here we are using Senu to scout out this challenge. What we see here is those badges with the skulls and then the red badges with the skulls. This kind of tells you that the relative difficulty, that these guys are way out of your league.
Oh, this is the danger button kind of thing.
Exactly.
Got
So by scouting within it, we can see where the enemies are, but it's also advertising the fact that from a progression perspective, we're not even close.
I see. Now, a couple of those I saw a crown over top of. What does that mean?
Yeah, the crowns represent captains, commanders. These are people that traditionally will carry the better gear.
Awesome.
So by going after these targets, you can find equipment that is much stronger. Here, what we're going to show is you can still stealth, for sure. So what does it mean to stealth in an Assassin's Creed game when, RPG and your level matters?
Right.
So here we can see that we can actually sneak up to the guy. It doesn't say assassinate, it's a stealth attack, which is a hint to tell us that he won't die from this.
I see, okay.
So you still do damage. It's a way to kind of like as a first strike, if you will, in the fight. But you're not going to kill him, and you do go into combat with this guy. Having said that, not a good idea. As you can see here, we're doing very little damage to him.
Okay.
He just rocked us.
Yeah, so you were stunned and had nothing you could do.
Yeah, so when enemies level up and get stronger, they have new abilities as well. So they're able to break your defense more.
Alright, as you can see, this is level 38 character now, so he got wrecked on the level 1, now he's on 38. Let's see how he does.
More efficiently and so on. So here we have a level 38 bike, which is more in line with this area.
Yeah, he looks much different.
Exactly, we're showing off, so here all the gold gear, you can see these are legendary gear. Legendary just means that it has more attributes and properties. For example, there's the dual swords, one of the new weapon types that we're pushing here. This is a scepter, we'll see that later on. Also, you can see one of the properties of this weapon is that it's on fire, so when Bayek releases it, he inflames it,
cool.
So it's able to do fire damage, and we'll see the effects of that.
So weapons have different ingredients and stuff on them. Now down here you're in this crafting area. Can you explain a little bit about this real quick?
Yeah, so for example here, the hidden blade is something that you have to upgrade. This is how you can dedicate yourself to being an assassin. This is the ability graph, where right now we've unlocked all the abilities. We've given some nodes at the end there where you can pump points into those. And the idea being that you can really craft the type of character you want. You can spread yourself out like this, or dedicate yourself where, let's say you want to pump points into that warrior ability at the end to do crazy damage at some point. If you want to min-max the game, we allow that.
Awesome. Now I noticed it wasn't a straight skill tree; it was sort of a grid or a graph with like different lines around it. I mean, is that to make things easier for players to get to, or so you don't have to build into one thing specifically? Wow, look at that! So that's a skill as well, right?
So that's a chain assassinate. So when you get a successful assassination, you can throw a knife to actually do a bunch more stealth damage. So that's an ability that's under the stealth part of the graph. So here we're showing off some of the abilities that you have with bows. There you were able to put a guy down pretty efficiently. The whole thing with the graph is that we wanted that all of the abilities were accessible very easily. So within 2 or 3 steps, you can pretty much access every single ability. It's really more about what kind of character do you want to craft, whether you want to dedicate yourself to stealth or fight, or have a hybrid. Here in this video, just to make it clear, because we are showing off a lot of fight abilities, we're showing off a lot of the new weapons. So the dual sword scepter. We have gone in guns blazing.
Okay.
Most definitely, you can play all of this stealth without ever being noticed. You can ghost this whole place if you wish.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things you look at. You guys totally revamped the combat, and people look at it and think, this doesn't look like a normal Assassin's Creed game. But what you're seeing right now, this is just like hardcore combat where you go in and just chew everything up. Like you said, you can play this like a stealth assassin from maybe what you would consider an Assassin's Creed.
Exactly. Any way of people playing the game, whether it's through stealth, whether it's a ranger playstyle with the bows, whether it's a fight style. We even have styles where it's more about manipulating the environment, manipulating the guards, taming animals to have them do your bidding. If that's the way you want to play the game, the way you want to take on a citadel like this, you can do that. Here, just to be clear, so people really know, this is being played by our combat designer.
Okay.
Very, very good at the game.
He's really good. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to stop it there. But as you can see, guys, that's high-level gameplay for Assassin's Creed Origins. You guys can go watch the entire video of this, as it's over 10 minutes, and I obviously, I've already seen it, so if you guys want to check it out. But this puts a lot of faith into this Assassin's Creed title. So I have a lot more faith with Ubisoft than I did before. Shh. Stop it. Anyways, what else was I gonna say? before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, so I think Ubisoft needs to deliver this time or this year. Otherwise, their company is probably over. I mean, like, them just being able to get a good game. Lay down. Lay down now. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, Lucky. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Alright, sorry guys. Fucking cat just... He hears me talk and he goes insane. I don't fucking understand it. I try to do a video, I can't do a video. So this is why we have problems. Anyways. So, like I said, Ubisoft this year really has to deliver on the full product this year. They have to deliver on Assassin's Creed. They have to make it good. They have to, make sure they do the history right for Egypt. They can't ruin the game and then the setting as well. If they fuck something up with the setting, or if the game just overall bombs in its delivery, then, I think Ubisoft's dead. I mean, they really have no other IPs at this point that inspire a lot of, I'm going to go out and buy this now. For Honor was a new IP they tried. They tried The Division. Both of their new IPs just bombed. Ghost Recon came back. It bombed. The list goes on with Ubisoft. And I'm really hoping the Black Flag team can bring it back, because I think this is their last chance to really do it with this game. For sure. For at least for Ubisoft and for the Creed games. Overall, I think it's really, really riding on success that they really need right now as a company. So, let me know. Are you excited for this game? The more I see of it, the more I'm really surprised and really intrigued about it. But I also don't want to watch everything the game has to offer. And considering this is one of the high level areas in the game, which you can see that enemy's level 40, that kind of, if his character's level 38 and he's got all this gear. Remember, 38 is not a really hard achievement in most games. Now it depends on how quick leveling is going to be. But I guarantee you, because it's a Ubisoft game, RPG or not, you could probably hit level 25, 30 just by playing the main story. So hopefully they do. The Coliseum Horde mode offers some interesting stuff, but overall, I really hope they deliver on this game, and I really am excited for this, more so than Destiny 2. But again, it's a Ubisoft game. How many of the side quests are going to repeat themselves? How many of the collectibles are going to be the same? Are there going to be 300 scarabs across the map? They really need to quit with the basic shit and go all out for this game, and they need to have a bunch of collectibles, a bunch of outfits, and from what I've seen, they've got some of those things. They've got a bunch of weapons, bunch of outfits, different varieties, different setups. That's all well and good, but they really, really need to make this game sell, and I hope it does for Ubisoft, because this is really their last chance. I honestly think so. I wasn't going to pick this up. I was going to boycott Ubisoft this year. But I love ancient Egypt. It was probably the first ancient civilization that I actually learned about was ancient Egypt, and King Tut and Ramses and all that stuff. And so I love ancient Egypt. So I'm going to probably be picking this up. As much as I hate to say that because it's Ubisoft. But the more that they show of the game, the more I have faith that they have learned a little bit from the past, from their mistakes. Now, again, I could be wrong, and I probably am going to regret what I'm saying here. I could totally be wrong. But if the side missions are all the same, like Wildlands was, same convoy mission, same repetitive bullshit, it's going to get old very quickly. So I hope that's not the case. I hope they do change that up. And again, from what I've seen, they have investigation missions. They have some other interesting side quests from what I've seen. They haven't really showed a lot of that though, so I'm hoping over the course of the next couple of weeks, they do show more side content so I can see, because once you beat the main story to a single player game, it's the side content that keeps you playing the game. So if that content sucks ass, no one's going to play the game. Once they beat the main story, they're not going to waste their time. They're like, oh, this same mission over and over. That's why Wildlands is dead right now. No one's playing Wildlands because all the side content after the main story sucks ass. It's just boring as shit. It's not good. Go fucking grab, supplies. Go do this. Find intel. It's the same fucking repetitive shit in every zone in that game. They have to change it up with this game or it's going to bomb. And that's just the reality. So, that aside, I'm still going to pick this up. I was going to probably also pick up Destiny 2, even though I said I was going to boycott that one. But after seeing more footage of this, I think my money's just going to go to this. Mainly because Destiny 2, I have no one to play it with. And I don't have a lot of faith in it after its beta. So, but the more I see of this, the more I'm excited. So hopefully they show more side content for this game. Because I think that's really what's going to ultimately, be an all-in for me. And I get paid in a couple days, so we have a couple days to maybe find out some more information on side content and how many different things there are going to be that, fundamentally change the typical Ubisoft bullshit that we've gotten in every other game. But overall, it looks great. Combat looks different. I love the RPG element of it. I love the fact that it actually does play a role in higher level content. You can't just go in there at level 1 and instant kill like the best boss in the game. I like that. I think that provides a challenge. It means you can't bypass everything. You have to actually work your way to get there. And I like that. I think that is great. So this is already looking like a buy for me. Let me know your thoughts though. Are you skeptical with this game? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I know some people don't like the combat. I think the combat's, fine. And especially if you watch this, you'll see a pro player of the game, because it's one of the developers, use the combat the right way. A lot of YouTubers I've seen play this demo at Gamescom and at E3. God, they sucked at the combat. They did not know how to play the game. So I'm really excited to play this, and I hope it's good and I hope it delivers. But the side content, the content after the main story, has to be engaging. It has to be as good as that story content, or people are going to get bored and never touch the game after one playthrough. And I want to play through this a lot. Like, if I pick this game up, guys, and it is as good as I hope it's going to be, I'm going to be streaming this a lot. Like, because I love Ancient Egypt, like I said. So, with that said, though, guys, mine has been Joy. I will be playing this on the hardest difficulty. If there's a difficulty option in the game, I'm not sure. I'm sure there will be, but I will be playing this, the first playthrough, on the hardest difficulty. No casual, normal bullshit. So if you want to see that on my live stream, when this comes out, it comes out October 27th. We will be playing this on the hardest difficulty, start to finish. And yeah, that's all I have for now. So with that said, guys, my name is Joy. Take care. Check this video out. I'll link it in the description. Take care.